I was in GHC, so I got a chance to meet some computer science students, what they're up to now. I asked them, what is school like now in the age of AI? So, as you know, professors ban AI tools in class, but their internship managers require them to use AI, as most tech companies do. They're still taking exams on paper, which I think is an oxymoron because when you work a company, you will never write code on paper. I mean, you will do design, but that's another thing. I feel like industry and academia is always a gap, especially in computer science. They told me that there's even this new program called AI, and it's essentially the same as the computer science program, but specifically only AI classes. And they were like, well, they don't even understand why they have this degree, and of course, it is to sell more degrees. The incentive is not that these students succeed after they graduate, the incentive is that they make more money. A lot of us as students are so young and naive that we forget that these schools are also a business. How many students get in, how much hype they get, how much reputation they can earn, what students can do afterwards to boost the reputation of these schools. What is they're optimizing for? That is their incentives. And nowadays, coding is pretty much democratized. You can do vibe coding, you can do vibe writing, and a lot of the skills you teach in schools are outdated. And I'm a strong believer that the more you use something, the more you read, the better you get. Whereas school is a lot slower pace, and it also doesn't allow you to play around with these tools because these professors, they also need to keep their job. Yes, they're tenured, but even though they might not get fired, but if students stop showing up and stop learning these things, they're pretty much out of a job and they don't have as much value anymore. The barrier to coding is essentially collapsing. So, what happens next and what matters now? One of them shared with me that there's a student they know that has been cheating and they never know really how to code. Another person on the table who's a senior engineer said that maybe these cheaters will probably be the most successful. I think the engineer is right. It's not that cheating is good, but they are knowing how to leverage this tool that most companies are asking us to use to better ourselves. And I do think that even you use AI, the more you read about it, the more you try to debug and learn, it's actually a much faster way than trying to code and learn from scratch. And we're moving to the age where we more likely interpret AI rather than we do something that I cannot do at this point. Where like the connect